Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, I'm going to use the Subaru configurator to build and price a 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Before I do, I just want to remind you that if you find this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And real quick, before I get started, I also want to remind you to take a look at my 2022 Subaru Forester trim levels video. I've put the link in the description below. Okay, so here we are on the Subaru configurator, ready to build and price our 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Before we do, let's do a super quick overview of the 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness and learn a little bit more about this brand new trim level. Then we'll come back here and do the build. Added ground clearance, beefy tires, and a retuned suspension make this Forester fantastic. Buyers have been lifting and customizing their Subarus for years, but now the company is offering extra capability right from the factory and with a warranty too. The first off-road ready Subaru was the 2022 Outback Wilderness. Now the company has given its Forester SUV a similar treatment. A lot of the changes are familiar from the Outback: a new grille, restyled bumpers, extra body cladding, copper accents, and crucially, more ground clearance. The Wilderness sits half an inch higher than a standard Forester for a grand total of 9.2 inches. That's more than the Ford Bronco Sport Badlands and the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. Because of the lift, the Forester's off-road geometry improves as well, with a 23.5 degree approach angle, 25.4 degree departure angle, and 21 degree breakover. The tires, including a full-size spare, come from Yokohama. These 225/60 series Geolander all-terrain tires wrap Wilderness-specific 17-inch black wheels. In addition to the lifts, suspension tweaks, and great tires, Subaru retuned the Forester's drivetrain. The Wilderness has the same 2.5-liter flat-four engine as other Foresters, and that engine makes 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque, and that's made it to a continuously variable transmission, but the individual gear and final drive ratios are revised. The Wilderness has extra underbody protection thanks to a standard aluminum skid plate, but buyers can opt for a beefier one as a dealer-installed accessory. You can also add protection for the fuel tank, transmission, and differential. The redesigned roof rails can hold 220 pounds while in motion or 800 pounds while parked, which is approximately enough for 3 people in a rooftop tent. The Forester Wilderness comes standard with Subaru's X-Mode off-road drive settings, with settings for snow, dirt, deep snow, and mud. But unlike the standard Forester, the Wilderness spec will stay on above 25 miles an hour and will automatically re-engage when you drop below 22 miles an hour, meaning you don't have to keep turning it back on. Inside the Forester, you'll find more copper accents and plenty of Wilderness badging. The StarTex fabric upholstery is water repellent, and the all-weather floor mats can handle slushy, muddy shoes. And the Forester Starlink infotainment system is simple to navigate and includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. So here, real quick, we can actually do an interior walk-around of the Subaru Forester for 2022. It's a nice-looking model. I like the seats. I like the stitching. Everything looks good. I think the dashboard, the instrument cluster, everything looks really nice, super sporty. Love the pedals. We can also do a 360-degree exterior walk-around of the new Wilderness trim level, but do note that not all of these colors are available for this particular trim level. We'll get to the colors in a little bit when we get back over to the configurator. So we can see here that the Subaru Forester Wilderness starts at $32,820. Basically, this is a new trim level that's similar to the Forester Premium, which is just one trim level above the base model, honestly. But what this trim level does is it adds unique style and improved capability. So what you get LED fog lights, you get those 17-inch wheels that are black, you get those all-terrain tires, higher ground clearance, front skid plates, anti-glare matte black hood decal, water-resistant seating surfaces, and that really cool roof rack. There's also a few options you can get for the Forester Wilderness. You can get an 8-inch screen with integrated navigation, you can get a premium sound system, and a power lift gate. Okay, so now that we have that little overview out of the way, let's get back over here to the configurator and spec out our 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Okay, so here we are back on the configurator, ready to spec this thing out. There's not a whole bunch to do. There's only one transmission option. You get the automatic CVT transmission, which stands for continuously variable transmission. As far as exterior colors, there are only 6. This color here is Geyser Blue, Crystal Black, Autumn Green, Ice Silver, Magnetite Gray, and crystal white pearl. I think the ice silver is really nice, but I think for this build, we're going to do the crystal black. I don't know, it just looks really cool. I think it would be really hard to keep it looking this beautiful all the time, but we're going to go with this color today. And interior-wise, there's only one option. You get the gray textured StarTex. As far as packages, there's only one, and we already covered it. So for $1,850, you can get this Starlink 8-inch multimedia navigation. You can get the Harman Kardon audio and the power rear tailgate. I say yes to that. We're definitely going to get that. And then the only thing left really is they give you accessories. There are literally 76 accessories, and they have them grouped in different categories from featured, which are probably the most popular, and then they have them down in different categories like pet friendly, lifestyle, protection and security, etc. So I think real quick what we'll do is we'll look through the featured accessories. There's just 12 of them. They got a cargo net. They've got the auto-dimming exterior mirror with approach light. And then they don't even have any photos for these. The cargo sidewall protector, floor mats, a door scuff protector, engine cover protector, rear seat back protector. So lots of things to protect the interior from scratches and scuffs, and I think that's super cool. They got a bike rack carrier. They've got this collapsible pet kennel, which is super cool. Here's another console lid protector. So there are lots of things to protect the interior. Here's that pet rear door protector. Here's a whole back seat cover. I think that's great for Subaru. They get their buyers. They're going to go out and use these things, but there's no sense in totally destroying the interior. And so you can protect that for a few dollars more. I think that's super cool. Let's move on to the summary. Okay, so here we are at the summary. So base price was $32,820. We got the one package for $1,850. Now we're sitting at $35,795. And that's about how much it'll cost if you want a brand new 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So if you found this build and price review of the 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.